What's good, YouTube? It's Ice DLSD back with another video, and today we have some very controversial news. I'm not gonna say that. That's kind of goofy. We just have a Costco drop of first chapter, not the booster box, because this is, I guess, the controversial part I was gonna talk about is the fact Ravensburger themselves said we are no longer gonna print first chapter booster boxes, and that's the part that a lot of people don't understand is that Ravensburger confirmed that first chapter is out of print, but for the booster box, not for the packs themselves. But if you ask me, when it comes to this Costco drop, I do not see it affecting the prices of the booster boxes or the cases. And let me tell you why. Because to me, it's going to take a bigger dip on the single packs. I think the single pack price is obviously going to take a dip. We obviously might see a little dip, possibly. We already see the first chapter booster box pulling back a little since the initial spike that it shot up from 220 to, the 350, almost $400 range. It did kind of retrace, or it's cooling off a little bit. It might continue to do so, but for me personally, I got my first chapter booster boxes at 220 at that $200 range, so I'm not really too concerned with that. I think booster boxes for first chapter are going to be fine, especially the cases. If you got a case of first chapter, I wouldn't be worried at all, because at the end of the day, this is just a collection box. It's not even. Is my mic on? Ooh, I was about to crash out if that was all. Okay, so I think the collection box, it's six packs or whatever with the box. It's not going to be the most desired box. I don't see this first chapter collection box that Costco's dropping flying off the shelves. This limited at two per person at $40 each. This to me is not the end of the world for first chapter. First chapter is going to be fine. Obviously, it's great for people that never got the opportunity to rip and experience first chapter. So if you're someone, even like me, because I came in during Fabled. Fabled is the set that brought me in, so I had to go back and buy the older sets because I wasn't there for it, right? So if I was at Costco, I would consider picking it up. And if you want to rip it, that's cool. But if you are looking to store this, to invest into this product, to me, it's not the strongest product in the world, but obviously you can't beat that $40 price point. Possibly you can buy it, break it down, sell the promos and keep the packs, whatever, right? I think personally, when it comes to this box, I might buy some, but I'm not itching for some. I got some booster boxes. I got a case of first chapter. I'm definitely going to try and get some of these collection boxes. But to me, it's not the end of the world if you don't get any either. You know what I mean? I think you're way better off buying a booster box, saving up and buying a booster box. That's just the way I see it. Now, for the singles obviously could. I've not, singles has always been a volatile thing. I've never really bought a single and worried about the price. When I bought, see, this is my most recent pickup. It's actually, damn, I still need to put it in a sleeve, actually, before it gets scratched. Most recent pickup is You Came Back. You Came Back. Lilo and Stitch. This is for my wife. I got this for my wife. So my point is this. I forgot what my point was because this card is actually pretty cool, but it does need a graded guard or something because it definitely needs some color to make it pop. Maybe green would be pretty cool. A green. What do y'all think? Green? I don't know. Anyways, I think it's gonna be great for people that didn't have a chance to get the singles. Now the singles, obviously. Oh, that's my point. Okay, there we go. I remembered. See, when I bought this card, I'm not tripping if the price goes up or if it goes down, right? I just bought this card because my wife loves Lilo and Stitch. Me too. We love Lilo and Stitch, right? So I just wanted this card for us to have, not tripping if it goes up or down, right? So I feel like if you have first chapter cards, that should be your mindset. Me for not even for first chapter, for any cards, even in Pokemon, whatever TCG it is, when you have a single, I wouldn't really view it as an investment like that. You know what I mean? Like sealed is definitely the way to go when it comes to investment. So obviously this might negatively impact or probably will impact the singles for first chapter, which to me is great. I think overall this whole thing, a lot of people are going to try to paint it negative. I saw someone in my comments or on Instagram talking about, oh, you remember you said first chapter is out of print, Goofy, and they're printing a whole bunch more. Like, guys, I never said first chapter is out of print. I said the booster box and the booster box cases for sure, but if we're talking about the packs, they could bring them back. And guess what? You think this collection box is gonna really affect the price of the booster box? You gotta be tripping. Because to me, it's not, especially if you bought at the dip at 200, 220. Now, I think overall, this is a very, very good thing. A lot of people are going to try to sway it as negative, but this is going to bring people like me to first chapter. This is going to bring more opportunity to be able to rip, because I'm not really going to be ripping these packs personally, but there's going to be people out there that never got to open first chapter, and they're going to be able to open first chapter and possibly pull an enchanted. They can pull the Elsa, the Aurora, the Belle, the Mickey, the Simba, and bro, that's great. I think this is a great time to be in Lorcana. I don't see why this is a negative thing, and I think it's gonna be like this for a while. Because I mean, if you look at Fabled, Fabled is coming down too. It's like $120 a box now, and I'm really, really waiting for Fabled to drop under $500 for a case. Because when that happens, that's when I'm definitely gonna be buying. Hopefully, this video was helpful. Thank you guys for checking this out. I'll catch you on the next one.